Well, hey guys, it's finally time. It's time I made a vlog about Prague, and living here for the past 8 years as an expat from South Africa. So what you saw was places in the city that were personal to me. Yeah, the reason I'm finally decided to make this vlog is because I'm moving from Czech Republic. Yeah, after staying here for 8 years, it's time I left. Go for my next adventure. Prague is a really nice city, and I recommend you come visit it. And it is also nice to live in. But comparing to when I came here, prices for average daily things as well as rent have increased. Just look how quiet these streets are. So clean, safe. You know, my sisters would go out until midnight, even, you know, stay up the whole night as 12, 13, 14, 15-year-olds, and they'd be fine. You know, my mom, we didn't have to worry. And you know, they're safe here. Which was a lot different from South Africa. There used to be a super scary haunted house here. Yeah, so that's the city. I remember, so my first job as a waiter, I would sometimes finish like midnight and the bus wouldn't come up here at that time. So I remember going up these stairs, you know. On the other hand, check, there's the Prague Castle. Beautiful. Morning everyone. So now we're at Nádraží Veleslavin, and it's just over there. Some sweets. And if you're coming to Prague from the airport to Nádraží Veleslavin, if you take a taxi, it's literally double the price, right? But if you take the 59 bus, there it is, it's literally past. That costs like, let's say, €2 to get from the, or less, from the airport to here, where there's a metro which you can get to everywhere you want to go. The center, Mustek, which we're gonna go now. Yo, so this is a big one. For about 2 years, I lived in that building. Right now, before we get into the center, we're in Spodibad. And right now they're constructing, renovating the square here, but there's a lot of cafes and hip restaurants here, and a lot of nice things to see, as well as a park called Rigrovi Sadi. It's very nice to see the city. They also have like marketplaces and stuff. And this was, I lived here, and I so many things happened to me here, like so much adventures. This was the last place my family and we all lived together in the same place. So if you come to Prague, I recommend you stopping by here. That's one place I remember, is that wine bar. Whether it's winter, summer, hot, cold, rainy, there's people always just standing out there and drinking wine, because you can buy it by the glass, and they just stand there and chat. So this is Rigrovi Sadi, just literally 5 minutes walk from Spodibad, the church. And right here, there's a bar in the park. Yeah, it's a beautiful view. So you can imagine, like now it's a bit cold, but when it gets summertime, this green patch of land, it's full. We're talking so many people. I once even saw people like do fire acrobatic dance moves here. I mean, you can see everything here. Like, people go for picnics here, drink, chat, you know, and then you can get a beer from the bar, come here and just drink and chill. And look at the view. It's really nice. So that's the Prague Castle. There's Old Town, Malostranska, you know, there's Petrin Tower, which was created, like, I think it was 2 years after the Eiffel Tower. And it was kind of meant to be like, it's like the Czech Eiffel Tower, but it's like 1/3 of the size. And actually in the 16th century, the Prague Castle was invaded and conquered by the Swedish all the way up to the Charles Bridge, which couldn't be crossed, also the river, because of the intense currents, and the Czechs were able to hold them back when this happened. Yeah, so in the castle, the Prague Castle, there's like 3 different tours for the different sections. It's actually massive, and inside the castle it's like a city in the city. And I highly recommend going to like, you should see it once at least, if you're obviously here in Prague. Each tour is like 3 hours long. So those big buildings over there is like the modern buildings you saw. That's where I was living, that area. And from there to where I am now takes about 30 minutes. So it's very efficient, the metro system here as well. And you can get a 30-minute, a 90-minute, and 24-hour ticket, depending on, or even a 3-day ticket. I usually buy the 24-hour ticket. It's about just over €5. And yeah, it's worth it, because then you don't, and it works for everything: bus, tram, and metro. So we're here in Mustek Metro, and there's the Albert behind me, and I want to show you that is salad a la crab. So I bought that plus 2 other rolls with salt on the rolls, and this is a traditional Czech snack. And so you practically dip the bread in the salad. And then I also got a pineapple juice. Altogether that was €3, maybe $3.50. So here I have the crab salad and my roll. Yeah, and it's like a sweet treat, and also like filling. It's like, it's best of both worlds, really. I mean, my mouth's already watering just thinking about eating it. Top notch. So yeah, if you want to try something Czech and cheap. Welcome to the center. So this is literally the center of Prague, Mustek. And what you see behind me, the Easter markets are up. It's super busy. That's to Old Town. On the street you'll find restaurants, bars, clubs, shops, Zara, you got Foot Locker. And you must see in summer, like, this turns into a whole party, like especially at night in the streets, you know. Super great place. So yeah, naturally you're gonna come to the center, Mustek, but one place I really come here almost all the time, especially with my family. Dobra Čajovna has really nice teas, atmosphere, like it feels truly like you're in Asia, authentic experience. Hi Mom. Another nice thing to do here in Czech is get Bagatelle Boulevard. It's really nice. I don't know if any other country has it, but it's really good and really affordable. So Mom, you came here after communism.
Opened up, 3 months after the borders opened.
Yeah, and?
Yeah. So I taught English. I taught English.
And you said people...
Yeah, they just arrived and then they would come and approach me because I could speak Czech. And I stood out and they came, and not one but 3 times people would say, would you like to open up a business, and let's open up an import-export, let's do this, let's do that. And I was totally blind and oblivious, and I wish I had and invested. And yes, I wish I had invested in a house, because the Czech to the South African rand was 1 to 30. I mean, if we think about 1 to 30, it would be something like 250,000 as opposed to 7 million now.
So yeah, that would be just for like a flat on the outskirts of Prague, like if you're lucky.
I thought it was beautiful, and then somebody told me that it was so run down, and after communism everything looked grey and drab. All that was black, and they had cleaned it up and renovated and painted and refurbished.
Yeah, that's amazing. To think like Prague is where it is now in only, what is that, like literally 30 years. 1994 communism ended here, and like, yeah, it's like just shot up. So yeah, that's just some insight on Prague. There's many other videos on the city and where to go and what to do, but if you want my personal tips and any more info, feel free to message in the comments.